Hi, this is Tamar Sharabi reporting with Free Speech TV. We're here in Cancun, Mexico. Briefly, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on here?
We're here as representatives of Youth for Climate Justice, which is a network of youth and youth organizers across the United States who are mobilizing and amplifying the voice of our communities in these climate change negotiations.
Okay. Can you tell me, maybe let's connect the dots to some of the things, some of the actions that are happening around the United States today? Maybe some of you are coming from different organizations that are connected to certain actions, if anybody wants to say anything about that.
So we have actions happening in Chicago, in New York, in D.C., in the Bay Area. I'm most closely connected to the movement generation supporting their work out in the Bay Area and the action that they're staging in the Mission, which is historically been a Latino community and through gentrification is rapidly changing. And so what the folks are doing in San Francisco in the Mission is they're creating an urban farm today in solidarity with Cancun to show what the real solutions are to the climate crisis. It's the local actions that we do to change our communities and to own our communities and to make those communities ours, to take those communities back.
Yeah. In San Antonio, Texas, we're having a group of young people, around 5, turn in the People's Power Plan to the our Mayor Castro and turn in a letter of challenging our elected officials to listen to our community and have a little bit more open dialogue around alternative energy and alternative sources into creating a sustainable community. So we're doing that in probably a few hours in San Antonio, Texas.
So we've been on the inside within the negotiation spaces, within the negotiations, and we've had the privilege to be inside to contribute to those negotiations. And I'll tell you, as someone who's been in there for the last week and a half, it's predominantly European-led, predominantly white people from the developed nations making the decisions about the solutions to climate change, making the decisions about how we will live
First of all, the thing about the UN climate negotiations is that not every country has the ability to represent themselves. There are 194 countries that represent here, but there is huge disparities amongst those countries that are even here. And so we stand in solidarity with the Global South and hope to amplify their voice, especially the developing countries, the G77 plus China, and the work that they're doing. We stand here today also in support of our friends and allies in Bolivia who have been calling out and pushing up the rights of Mother Earth. And a lot of times within these negotiations, the rights of Mother Earth have been laughed upon. And we think it's absolutely ridiculous that anybody would laugh at Mother Earth.
And so we've been carving out that space for the grassroots to have a voice within those spaces. We've been pushing back on the market-based solutions that have been pushed forward within those negotiation spaces, and we've been lifting up the Cochabamba Peoples Agreement. We've been lifting up the rights of Mother Earth and the rights of indigenous peoples around the world.
Yeah, and we also want to say that a big part of the Cochabamba's People Agreement is that some of these people that are here right now helped to write the Cochabamba's People Agreement. Over 30,000 people were at the World People's Conference on Climate Change and the Rights of Mother Earth. We want to recognize that although Bolivia convened it, it was more than just Bolivianos that were a part of that. It was people from all across the world, and we stand in solidarity because we want our voices and our work to be heard, and we want our communities to be heard and the real solutions to be amplified.
And just today, as the grassroots movement inside of the space, we stage a protest in solidarity with the march that's happening here with the thousands of people representing Via Campesina, the Indigenous Environmental Network, Youth for Climate Justice, and grassroots communities around the world. We were in that space staging a protest and actually we got objected. They kicked us out. They said, you know what, y'all are too brown, y'all are too loud, y'all are too grassroots, we can't have you here. So they kicked us out, and so we came to join our hermanos and our hermanas here in the marcha.
That confrontation, were there any people that got their badges taken away and that won't be able to participate any further?
I got mine taken away, and a couple other of our folks got their badges taken away, and we've been participating in those negotiations. So everything's on pause right now. All of the interventions that we were making on the inside, that's on pause, and now we can't contribute to the interventions that we were making in the space.
And beyond that, there were people who weren't even a part of that march that got their badges taken away because they were behind them. And so we also want to stand up in solidarity for people who weren't even really a part of our march, who just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they got their badges taken as well.
And so it's clear to us that civil society is not welcome within the UN process, within this decision-making process around climate change. And so what that says to us as the grassroots is we scale it back for now, and we prepare for Durban, South Africa, and when we bring it again, we're going to bring it again.
For anyone that has participated in COPEs in any previous years, did you feel that even before these actions that civil society's voice was really being heard?
Yeah, last year in Copenhagen at the UN negotiations, I took 2 high school youth with me to help raise the voice of young people. We stood outside of the convention center for a day and a half and got denied with hundreds of other members of civil society. So they were unprepared for the amount of people who were going to mobilize to Copenhagen, and their systems were ineffective and inaccessible for people, and especially people who were coming and spending a lot of resources to represent their communities. It was a really disappointing experience for us.
Is there anyone here that has any comment about just inefficiency of getting your words across at the official negotiations, and as a result may be more interested in really working always kind of on the outside and just kind of rejecting the way that the UN is approaching?
Well, I would say that I've been working on the inside and the outside, and it is really frustrating in there, and it's a really different environment to go in there and see the different faces, but there's an important reason that we're in there, and if we just give up on that, it would miss the point of trying to be in there and out here. And so with the Indigenous Environmental Network, we have an inside-outside strategy to turn the inside out. Yep. And what we want to do is bring the voice of the people inside and then report back what's going on out here, and it works really well. So I don't think that we're encouraging people to just totally give up on the negotiations, because in many respects it's harder to be in that space than it is to be out here. Out here it feels good, you feel the spirit, you feel the heart, you feel the movement. Inside it's very sterile, very cold, and I think it's important that we go in there and we educate these people that are inside.
Great. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Hey everyone, my name is Joaquin Sanchez. I am representing Youth for Climate Justice, and you can find out more about me on pachajota.wordpress.com.
Hi, my name is Carrie Fulton. I'm here with Youth for Climate Justice and with checktheweather.net. And we're here mobilizing, helping to amplify the voice. And I'm in the belly or the mind of the beast in Washington, D.C.
I'm Aurora Conley. I'm from Bad River, Wisconsin, and I'm here with the Indigenous Environmental Network and Sustainus.
My name is Candy Mosset. I'm Mandan Hidatsa and Arikara from North Dakota, representing the community members that couldn't be here for various reasons. And I work with the Indigenous Environmental Network, Youth for Climate Justice, rolling with Grassroots Global Justice, and just La Via Campesina, the Bolivians, all the folks out here. Matagadads, thank you.
Don't be shy.
Ellen Choi, I'm out of Oakland, California. I'm here with Youth for Climate Justice, Project Survival Media, and checktheweather.net.
Hey, my name is Nikki Alex. I'm Danae from Arizona, United States, and I work with an organization called the Black Mesa Water Coalition, an indigenous youth-led organization, and I'm here with Youth for Climate Justice, Indigenous Environmental Network, and Grassroots Global Justice Alliance.
My name is Diana Lopez. I represent Southwest Workers Union, Grassroots Global Justice, and Youth YCJN, and I am from San Antonio, Texas.
And I'm Diana Wu, and I'm here as support for the Y4CJ and the Indigenous Environmental Network delegations.
Thank you guys.